Right guys, got the bits back from painting them, and I'm just going to try and put the front end on and just see how it looks, and we'll probably be leaving it on, although I don't want to. Not really got much of a choice because I've got nowhere to keep it. Can't have a front end in my living room forever, so I'm going to just see how it looks, take it from there. It's going to have to come off again anyway. I've been touching up bits of rust here and there, here, places where it's been caught, scratched it, down here. So at some point I'm probably going to take the doors off and paint this properly and paint this black thing again. So it will be coming off. Giving the engine a clean, as you can see. I've already been cleaning it. But I thought I'd show you some video in of it. I'm using this stuff called gunk. If anyone's used it, just get that. Get yourself one of those and a brush. Give it a good shake, and I think it's. I didn't rate it yesterday, but I do today. It's working a lot better. This has had a few goes on it. Do is give it a good soaking everywhere. You know, like that kid's been looking for a mum everywhere. You give this oil a good soaking everywhere. Give it a scrub. This is should be a good example actually. This bit here that I've missed. Guys, I was going to change all the timing on. I am going to change the timing. I bought a timing belt, but I'm not going to change the head gasket on it and stuff like I wanted to, because I can see this has had a new water pump. This looks new. This timing belt is new, but it's coming off. So is this belt. Someone's done all the brakes. They've done everything on this car before I took it on back in the day. So maybe he wasn't lying about all the work they've done to the engine. So, you know, and to the welding, which was a load of crap. But yeah, I can't even see if you guys can see this because I have to have the camera this way, else the camera starts getting Tourette's. Pull back a bit. So you can see the difference anyway, can't you? I advise you to wear some eye protection because I've got this in my eye and it does sting. It's a citrus based cleaner. I think it's a more natural one, but just give this a last spray. Look at that, guys. Great, isn't it? I'm probably going to paint the sump and maybe the front and the back of the block. That's all I'm going to do really. Gonna leave it. Paint the back here. Might give the turbo a paint. What do you think? Leave a comment. But by the time this video goes up, knowing lazy ass me, probably would have had the engine in by then. Anyway, gonna see how it tackles this gearbox. Might have a go inside the bell housing as well. Not like matters, but it'd be nice. Yeah, I'm going to clean everywhere. Afternoon! Today I'm going to change these rear quarter windows because these are off the Mk1. Yes, they look the same, but no, they're not the same. And they also they're off the original car, and that's how it's going. But if I just show you here, if you can see these little this little pattern around the edges of the glass, let's show you on this. Now, although to someone you would just look at a glance, it looks the same, but it's not. This is a thick band with the dots that are not the same size. They're not all equal like on the other ones. And also this has etching on the windows. So let's get it off. So 3 screws here, kind of behind that lever. And then there's another 2 there. And then the window comes out. Is a bit sticky usually behind the window where it's been closed, because nobody usually opens these, because nobody usually drives them. But anyway, on that note, I'll crack on. I've got the window out, and when I said that in a previous video that KFG, the cars aren't as clean as what you think. Now this car, it's outside now. It's not always been outside. I've only got it out to do what I'm doing. This car's been in dry storage since I bought it. And look, hidden behind the rubber of the window. Now it's worse, it goes up in there to where you can't really see. Now I noticed this when I took the roof lining out. So now there's a problem I've got to address. So it looks good from out here, but inspect these guys. So these obviously go, look, it's all swollen in there. So that's fucked, that rubber wants to go. So I need to get sourcing one of them. I think I might have one over there actually. And he's just doing a quick little clean up of the bottoms of the seats. I noticed they're very rusty and they look crap. So I'm just using the old wire brush on the drill. Bit of black satin amorite. There's one I did earlier, just now, it's drying. Let's tackle this one. Miles better. Yo, I'm bored, so I've decided I'm going to put the front seats in. I'll show you what I've done. I've hoovered out the carpet where they're going to go. These are the old interior. They had some plastic runners on there and on there. I've popped them off. 2 little clips. One there, you prise them. Click, click, they're off. But the original turbo ones don't have these. They just clip on and off. But these are a lot better. I've put these on because they're all a mess and rusty, because these, as you can see, I've painted them up, haven't I? But I'm just going to try and pop them in. Still a bit of rust there. I'm not particularly arsed. I can take this off when they're in and clean it up, and I'll put some more grease on them when it's done. But the carpet's not great, but it looks better than a black one. But you know, I've polished the turd as best as I can. So there we go. The worst bit is that hole there, but the dickhead who owned it before. Yeah, if you're watching this, you're a dick. You can't weld. Well, not this particular car, the turbo. Is that hole anyway off the weld, and they've welded it. Right, let's crack on. Doing, guys. Better in the car than in the shed, don't they? Brick belts in. Need to sort out the back seats, bolt them in properly. Just get in there. Evening guys, just doing a quick one on the Uno today. I have not done anything on this car for some time, because as you know, the world has gone mad, and I won't say too much because I'm being shadow banned as it is with my videos, and the content's not getting out of there to enough of you Uno fans. And I know that because there's a guy on there who's done what I'm doing, but I really I won't diss his video, but it's just one video from start to finish in time lapse, and the guy's got over 1 million views. Do you know what I mean? He's just a normal guy. He's not done a fancy channel or anything like that. You know, this shit happens, but hey ho, here we go. Fuck them anyway. Those that are watching, enjoy. I'm just doing a bit of under sealing today. I'm putting this Gravitex on. I've got a gun. I've got 2 of these bottles and the gun, I think it was £19 off eBay. I've just put some paper about. You can see where I've primed it. I'm just gonna blast over there. That was all rust. I've took it off with the wire wheel, and I'm happy with what I've done. And I'm gonna give it a blast and get it all stone chipped, and then I can put the petrol tank up. But I have one more job to do, which I've just reminded myself now. This bungit going in, I need to get the Dremel and go around that as neat as possible, prime it, and then stone chip it. So I've got to change that as well. That's not the original. It's not one of these flat ones. They're off the Mk1, remember guys, from previous videos. These there. But this here, I've got it in the house. I took it off before I scrapped it. I'll knock that on, and I will get the Dremel and go around that, and then I'll crack on. I'll show you what compressor I'm using, because some of you might be interested. That's the primer I've used. I've seen it previously, the Zinc 182 in grey. My little mobile workshop. I'm using this here Airmaster. I borrowed it off someone. Well, they did say I could have it, but it's borrowed now. Indian givers for you. It's 7/510 turbo, oil free. You know, there we go. Safety first. I am your father. Oh, looks nice. See that last. I'm only giving it a little pull of the trigger. Get a bit of I don't know if you can see guys, but the shit I've bought is grey, because underneath here looks grey. Let me tell you now, this stuff gets everywhere. It's on the fucking phone and everything. You get the picture, but I'm going to have to turn the phone off because it's fucking splattered. Fuck's sake.